Hey guys, welcome back to the possibly final episode of the Boogie Man. So we're going in. We're gonna fight him to the death. Damn it! Press C or the. Why would I press the C button? Damn it! What? What the hell is this? Press 3? Was I supposed to bring something with me? I've already taken a big. Okay, so honestly, I just need to get on this guy's bad side. I can't let him. So. Ah! Shit. I can't let him win that easily. Okay, so he has 50. Damn it! I really need to focus on my priorities. Oh god. How the hell am I supposed to get out of this? Am I gonna die if I don't? 20%. Can we just kill him now? Okay, we're both on 10. So at this point, he's at 5. I could definitely. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? Oh my goodness. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, let's keep going. Where do you think you're going, Lance? I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long. Did you get Did you forget what Keith said? It'd be a burden on him to move around on our own. Well then, after all said and done, we'll tell him we just did what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time. Don't joke around about things like that. Sounds like a joke to you? We've got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here. What part of don't get? Stop, you two, don't fight. We'll go search together. I'll lead the way, Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands, and Lance, you watch the rear. Papa, you really want to go? Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about. What's that? The whole incident might be a big farce. What do you mean? Let's get going. Yeah, that's the thing I'm confused about as well. Oh, Helena, where are you? Huh? Helena! David! Are you okay? That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the entire time. Keith? Helena? Keith, where are you? Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you. What's in that big head of yours? Who the hell is it? Who the hell is it? What? Brendan? But we saw you die. How the hell did you get what? You lose, detective. Did what the hell happened? Did we get our hand chopped off? Keith, you're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around. Keith, Helena. We have to stop the bleeding, Lance. Richard, help me out. Sophie, find something to tie him with. Keith. Got you. Keith, you... Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running. No, Keith, please stay with me. Keith! He didn't die, did he? I'm gonna be so pissed if he died. The servants and Stevie. 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now. Feeling glad to have air to breathe. Listen, don't say a word about all this, especially not to your co-workers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price. Whoa, Bar Ivory, where's that money coming from? My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, because that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend. Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, because I'm grateful to the guy. So quit hounding me. But as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. Just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard that he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive? Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes, but I bet you'd hear a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about. Nobody knows people's past, usually, but it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead them by the nose. He tricked you all and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it after all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me. On you? Why? 'Cause I was going to be on that tour. No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell's... So he just researched us? That's the oldest trick in the book for us. Saying I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them. Then they all freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people without any tricks, that's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he used money and connections to dig people's pasts, and played the part of a monster. But the research wasn't to select candidates, so he just picked randomly. Damn, was he just in it for fun? Now my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can figure out this incident. Give me anything you got. First Brendan, or Boogie, rather. What kind of man was he? How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him. He said such terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster. Keith told me he was a real jester. Jester? Absolutely not. I have much preferred if he was at least a little silly. He was very disturbing, terrifying, man. He was totally calm as he did things. Awful things. Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why did you think that? When my daughter went missing and I panicked, thinking about that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration. So if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, evidently there were many dead bodies left around. As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims? 'Cause he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan? No, well, I just suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest. So I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion. Not to mention, we didn't know whether his wife was safe. Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually. Was it a doll? Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below, so it was impossible to check closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course he'd think Brendan was killed too. If I had said something, maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter, even when Keith was running all over the place for us. Don't worry about it. Keith did all that because he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too? Hear what? Anything. What you thought, what you noticed. Well, I knew he was a fake, because I've met the real Boogie Man. Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here, because I know there's more to come. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. There is more to come, and stay safe, stay cool, and stay hydrated. This is Dazzling Kate, signing the hell out of here.